Traveling Speck. I was at the airport on your jacket. I hid under your sleeve, and I rode with you to your house, and I flew to the couch when you sneezed. Then the dog jumped up on the couch to take a rest, and on his fur I was stuck. It was almost like a nest. I felt secure for a while until the dog heard someone at the door and went wild. He jumped up with his paws against the door, and he barked and barked till I spun out of control. Then I landed on the man that entered the house, and I sat on his chest, trying to stay as quiet as a mouse. But the person was not calm. The person was real wild, and he laughed so hard I was thrown towards a small child. The child was peacefully playing with his toys on the ground until he heard a beat playing and was captured by the sound. It was a song he knew on the radio. He stood up and started dancing to the beat, and I was flung across the room before I could speak. I was flung to the kitchen where I smelled a cake. Whoever cooked that deliciousness surely knew how to bake. I scooted towards the cake to take a better whiff, and all of a sudden I became really stiff. Got stuck in the icing that was chocolate and delish. Then the wild man cut the cake and I was served on a dessert dish. I was just waiting for my fate to come. I was about to be eaten by some crazy son of a gun. I was trembling inside, could not move an inch. I was about to be the wild man's dessert. I started to cringe. Soon I saw his huge mouth open. The teeth were not that white, but it did not stop the wild man from taking a huge bite. Then I was masticated. I was screaming like a bitch. Then I went down the wild man's throat, went down without a hitch. Navigated to his belly where I saw all kinds of things, all mashed up and nasty. I was on needles and pins. His stomach started spinning. I had no way out. No one is going to rescue me now, no matter how much I scream and shout. So I went with the flow because nowhere else I could go. I was stuck in a belly of a man I did not know. I became acquainted with a lot of things. A slice of an apple, a little cheese, and to top it off, some spaghetti strings. I felt so helpless. I felt so lost. Is there a way out of here? Or will I be stuck with some spaghetti sauce? Then things started to move. It was almost like a storm. I was moved quickly to the man's big back door. I fell out of his chute in a piece of poop, floating in a river so deep I could not even speak. I was treading water, trying to get out of the bowl. Then I started spinning. It was out of control. The wild man had flushed me. I was very scared. Went down the toilet. Life really isn't fair. This fucking story ends right there. For books, paintings, and products, go to A Tangle to Life